to Make Me a Fan. I'm the Jag, and I'm standing next to one of the most prolific and gifted talents in all of Southern California. I'm talking about Young Fuego, Mr. Adrian Quest. Adrian, sir, it is a pleasure to meet you. Oh man, it's all good, man. It's all good. Behind the camera, as always, is the Encyclopedia Pete Trerice. We're gonna be asking you some questions, hopefully questions you never had before, all right? Now tonight, we're at bar 53. You just had an excellent match in the main freaking event. Of course, you got the W, the 1, the 2, and the 3, all right? You were in there with a couple of like SoCal legends. You got B-Boy coming from San Diego, you got Rocky Romero from the IE, and you too are from the IE, right? So tell me what it means to represent the IE for you.
For me, the IE is, I feel like we're slept on, and like sometimes we're looked down on by pretty much everyone, you know? So it's like, if I could be the new generation to represent the IE,
all right.
If anyone at large is representing the IE right now,
it's you, all right. Now speaking of you, one thing that I learned, kind of doing a little research, because I don't know if you know how this show works, but I didn't watch wrestling for a very long time, so I'm relatively new to the game, all right? The Encyclopedia has been watching wrestling his whole freaking life. I took a break after the Attitude Era, right?
All right.
So I came back into the game and I saw you, man, at Ground Zero. I saw you here. I've seen you a couple different times, and I'm just like, this man is insane in the best way possible. When I shot that clip of you at GCW with that, I don't know, second rope corkscrew, I don't know what to call it. Plancha, I don't know what to call it. What do you call it?
Honestly, I don't know. I just kind of do it.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you. Like, what's going through your head before you do one of those crazy, I guess, high-risk maneuvers?
Honestly, like, I just kind of think like do or die. Like, I mean, am I really here to show out? And if so, fuck you, you know?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to cuss?
You can cuss as much as you want, brother. No, it's cool. One thing that the cussing part of it is just part of the intensity. Like I told you after Ground Zero, man, you were killing it in the ring with Judas and the other guy, Sharp, and a couple other guys. And you guys, I legitimately thought maybe you guys had beef. I was like, damn, this looks intense. Shout out to Judas for real. But I was wondering, I'm like, yo, man, this guy is so intense. Like when you get in there, you shift into another gear, man. How do you mentally prepare to go hard like that?
It's the way I was raised, you know, like no bullshit. So I was raised very tough love, and there was never a sorry, there was never a thank you, there was never a please. There was just fucking do your shit and fucking just, you know, it's kind of the way I was raised.
Yeah.
Very intense environment, you know.
So would you say you're a product of your environment?
Definitely, you know, and I kind of like it kind of humbles you, but it's kind of like you see the people around you and they're not the same. There's no disrespect, but they're not the same, and you know, you kind of just gotta eat some people alive sometimes.
For real, I like that. Now, I mean, being from Southern California, being from the IE, of course, and you have your proud Mexican heritage. I know you talked about the name Young Fuego, kind of a throwback to Eddie Guerrero, and like, you know, I saw that in another interview, which is amazing. And that's one of the questions I almost always ask is like, if you could wrestle anybody, who would you wrestle? But you already answered that question. So I'm gonna ask you a very different question, all right? If you could partner with anybody right now, anywhere, AEW, WWE, you name it, Impact, who would you like to partner with as a tag team?
That was kind of like two people that like really, I feel like really helped me. I'm gonna say someone who really helped me when I was really young, breaking in or like training, and that'd be TJ Perkins.
TJ Perkins.
That's the homie, for sure.
Yeah, that's the homie. And we do a lot. I mean, you say it for the homies, and it's not just something you say, it's something you freaking live.
No, for sure.
And I mean, that your clothing line, everything is 100% real, and I appreciate that about you, because when we see you in the ring or see you in a promo, that's you.
Right.
It's not necessarily a character or anything you put on, and maybe you crank the volume a little bit, maybe you don't, but the intensity is real, and I appreciate that. So I know the Encyclopedia likes to ask this question, so I'm gonna ask it real quick. What was the match that you saw, either as a kid or whatever, that made you know that you wanted to be a wrestler?
Well, the whole, I'd say, Cheating Death, Stealing Life, Eddie Guerrero DVD, that whole,
nice.
I'd say that whole thing, I'd watch that religiously.
Nice.
Because, I don't know, it's just relatable in different situations in my life, but it's the cliche, the Halloween Havoc, Rey Mysterio, and Eddie Guerrero.
Dude, I watched that live, and then, oh my, that was...
You're lucky.
So amazing. I was the right age. So for me, I was born in 1981. So I was 14 years old watching that. And then the guy that worked with my dad, they were at the cable company, and he got a master copy. So the next day, I would have the master copy of it to watch. So I got to watch everything. So I was so lucky for that, and that was one of those amazing matches.
Yeah, you like, even like when I was a kid and I would watch, I was like, yo, this is on some different shit, you know?
Yes.
It's like, what the, like, you know, like, felt to you. I don't know.
Oh,
Absolutely. I mean, there's matches like that, especially when they all went to WWE in 1999 and all the new rappers and all that.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff.
You said something on Instagram or Facebook, maybe it was both, I don't know. And you said, it was a picture, a really cool picture, and I copied it, I shared it, and you said, I'm proclaiming this year is my year.
I necessarily didn't say that. But
okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to put words in your mouth, man. Tell me how you. Tell me what you meant. I'm sorry.
I said I have a big feeling that this year is going to change my life.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I don't want to necessarily put out that energy like, oh, this is my year, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of corny when I kind of think that it's corny when people say that. Yeah. But like, I feel that something's happening where my life's going to change. It could be good, it could be bad. How I feel is good. Yeah. And I'm not saying it's my year because I'm young, you know. So I don't know. Like in my eyes, every year's my year.
Well, you say you're young, but I don't know if people really know this, but you started wrestling or training at least at 11, right?
Yeah.
And then you had your first match, I think it said at 13? See, and then I read a little bit about you, just kind of prepare for the interview. You took some time off in high school, you did some amateur wrestling, whatever. Partying, yeah. And then you got back into the ring, and I think you said you knocked the cobwebs off, started wrestling matches again 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Is that about right?
That's about right.
So when you say you're young, and you are young, but you also have a crap ton of experience. Mm-hmm. And I think it shows in the ring because, you know, somebody who's only been doing it for a couple years can't do a lot of the stuff that you do. You know what I mean? So I just want to show you love, and you say you're young, and I appreciate the humility, but the fact that you can do some of the things you can do, and even now talking about it, you're like, yeah, you know what, I just say, fuck it, let's go. You know what I mean? Just to be able to pull that out of your pocket at a moment's notice and put that for the world to see, and the world freaking sees it, because that clip from GCW was probably one of my most shared video clips from any wrestling show ever. And people, not just fans, but other wrestlers were like, Fuego, Fuego, Fuego. So I don't know, I'm not gonna put words in your mouth and say this is your year, because that's not what you said, but this year has the potential to change your life. I think you're 100% right. Didi, you got any other questions?
No, I'm all in. I'm all in on Young Fuego.
Oh, for real?
Bar is the measuring stick. And when you made your debut, we had someone else leave. And the way I look at bar is like Saturday Night Live. People come, people go, and people return. But sometimes you have to pass the torch, and I feel like it's your opportunity to show the world who Young Fuego is and why everybody should be booking you.
Thank you.
Yeah, 100%. No,
that's straight from the heart, man.
Real love, man. Seriously.
That's what we're all here for. We just want to share everybody's story and make sure everybody knows.
Yeah. Honestly, we just want to shine a couple of lights on you because you freaking deserve it. And we just want to appreciate what you're doing and show you some love because as fans, you're showing us love. And recognize real game, recognize game, however you want to put it. I just want to give that love back.
Shout out to B-Boy.
Shout out to B-Boy for real. Come on in, man.
B-Boy's the man.
We were just talking about
straight facts. Book this man. Straight facts.
All right, so where can people find you online?
Adrian_Quest on Twitter and Instagram. I'm not really on Facebook, you know, but follow my clothing brand. That's Bermuda_, and that's spelled BURRMUDA_.
Hell yeah, you heard the man. Get online right now. Follow Adrian Quest, one of the most prolific and gifted wrestlers in the world today. Keep an eye on this young man. He's gonna kick a lot of ass this year.